Now, when we are talking about market order flow concepts, we are talking about the movement, the movement of the market, the full movement of the market. And what did I mean by the full movement of the market? The direction, the full direction of the market. You can be trading market structure and not knowing your full direction. You can be trading market structure and not knowing how to catch the fast move. You might be waiting for higher time frame structure. You might be waiting for 4 hours daily whatsoever time frame structure before you can trade. And that is where some people get it wrong. Like after they see this break of structure, they'll be expecting price to come back here because they trade higher time frame structure out of liquidity break of structure. So they are expecting price to come back to this area. Meanwhile, price has created another flow for the movement. So if you don't know your market order flow, you always miss trade. So when we're talking about market order flow, the time frame that carries full market order flow is 15 minutes time frame. Now, I will not compulsory any time frame for you to base on. After this class, you can backtest on your own and find the time frame that suits you, that suits your strategy. But I'll be teaching you with 15 minutes. And the reason why I said I'll be teaching you guys with 15 minutes is because 15 minutes is the order flow leg of all higher time frames. If you have any break of structure on weekly, any break of structure on monthly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes will show you clearly. You might have a break of structure like this on daily time frame and still be expecting where to take yourself. But if you go down to 15 minutes, 15 minutes will show you clearly and where to take your entry. 15 minutes will not mislead you like the other lower time frame, like 3 minutes or 1 minute. Now, there's no any break of structure or any value structure that will happen on 15-minute time frame that the order flow will not respect. Any break of structure that is valid will always respect on 15-minute time frame because 15-minute time frame is the order flow leg of all higher time frames. Most time, if you see my setup, I don't move more than 15 minutes. I don't go to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. Sometimes, if I say I don't have entry on 15 minutes or that order block is too big for me to use, I cannot refine to 5 minutes or 3 minutes. So 15 minutes order flow is like you having, let's say, I'm coming please, let's say this is higher time frame supply zone. It is a demand zone rather. It is not just possible for you to see entry on 4 hours this way. And it is not possible for 4 hours to be giving you this kind of structure, break of structure, retreat. It is not possible. Sometimes you see break of structure on 4 hours, it will go before it come back. Now, all this move here, if you don't know how to miss the trade, if you don't know how to join this move, you are going to miss the trade because 4 hours will just give you a void. 4 hours will give you good momentum without no entry. But 15-minute structure will give you momentum with what? Good entry. So even though you analyze on bigger time frame, you need to clear everything on 15 minutes. You need to finalize everything on 15 minutes. 15 minutes break of structure will never deceive you. And which is this? I think I once talked about how I got my entry from here to whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now let's continue. I will not be moving to another time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, we have this structure. We have this structure on daily time frame. Now, let's continue. Now, could you believe that all these reaction you are seeing on daily time frame, all these buy retracements, all these weak retracements, buy retracements, all those weak retracements are entries. But how is it possible for you to get the entries on 15-minute time frame? Now, some people on daily time frame. Now, you have this break of structure. Many people will be waiting for price to come back here on daily time frame. Meanwhile, price will just be moving on its own, and it will be creating little retracements. Those little retracements you are seeing on higher time frame, either 4 hours time frame or daily time frame. Now, look at this. We have a break of structure of 4 hours. Price has not what? Come back to this area. So if you are still waiting for price to come back to this area, you have what? You have already missed the sell. And you know where you are selling to. You know you are fucking selling long. You know that already. So how do you join this trade? How do you join this trade? Sometimes if you go to 1 hours, you won't see minutes and you won't see entry. If you go to 1 hour time frames, you will not see entry. If you go to 30 minutes, sometimes you will not see entry. But 15 minutes time frame, 15 minutes order flow. Please mute yourself, please. If you don't mute yourself, I'm going to remove you from the class. Simple instruction. You can mute yourself and I will remove you. So now, how do you join the higher time frame direction? You need to come to 15 minutes order flow. Now, any break of structure you have on 15 minutes will be valid. Any point of interest you have on 15 minutes will be valid. Because 15 minutes is the order flow leg of all higher time frames. Like I said, I will not be making any time frame compulsory for you guys to use. You can go to 5 minutes, you can go to any of your time frame that you know you like. But yeah, I am stating this for you that 15 minutes is the leg of all time frames. It is the order flow leg of all time frames. Now look at this. We got this retracement from daily supply zone. I'm coming, please. We got it from daily supply zone. Now I have shown you guys. I've shown you 4 hours time frame and daily time frame, and there's no any means of what taking entry from those higher time frame. 15 minutes. Let's see. We have a break of structure on 15 minutes. Then we have imbalance. The imbalance on the liquidity, which indicated that this area is a strong what? High, a strong point of interest, and a break of structure. Fine, we don't have inducements right here, but it is not every time imbalance need inducement, because imbalance has already created inducement for itself. From this low, from this high to this low, we have imbalance. So this thing has started. It has stand as what? As inducement for the what? For the imbalance. So it is not every time imbalance need inducement. So now on 4 hours time frame, no entry. On daily time frame, no entry. Now you have to move to 15 minutes. If you should go to 3 minutes, you will get confused. If you go to 1 minute, you get confused. But 15 minutes order flow, we always respect all the moves. All the moves. Now, let's say you analyze already. Then 15 minutes gave you a BMS and a point of interest to sell. You don't need to doubt it. From this high to this low, you have a trading range. From this high to this low, you have a trading range. Now, this is your week low. Your week low should be your first target. Even though you are swinging for a very long time, this week low should be your target. Even though you are swinging to this area, this swing low should be your first target, your first partial. Let's continue. Like I said, 15 minutes to respect. Now, can you see? Your partial is what? 8. 15 minutes order flow. Now we have a break of structure on 15 minutes also. You need to follow 15-minute structure. If you know your full direction on higher time frame, maybe 4 hours time frame or daily time frame, or monthly time frame or weekly time frame, once you got your direction from those higher time frames, and you pick out your point of interest from the higher time frame, just go to 15 minutes for order flow, just to follow the trend. Then you can now go to all these lower time frame for entries, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute for entries. But once you have gotten your full direction on higher time frames, let your 15 minutes be your order flow time frame. Let 15 minutes be the full structure you'll be using to follow what? The trend. Because fine, we know we are selling to here. But how do you join it on 1 hour? No entry. How do you join it on 4 hours? No entry. But 15 minutes will give you good confirmation entry, clear structure, and it will be respecting it. Now we have this break of structure, and we have this area, this imbalance. Now we have this break of structure and this imbalance. This place has been mitigated already, so we have nothing to do with this area again. It has been mitigated. This place will be taken out only if this area did not give inducements. You can see here we have a buy side liquidity that our price took out. Here we don't have any liquidity, we only have void. So if price is coming back to this area, it will only take out this place and continue the sell. It will only hunt this place and continue the sell. But following the order flow, this place is the next target, the next point of interest. And let's see. Now, it's already built liquidity for this area. But looking at this, I'm coming, let me adjust this thing. Now, looking at this, we have unmitigated week. We have unmitigated week. And this inducement is very, very far to this imbalance. So that means the retracements make use of 50% of this void. So it has mitigated 50% of this void. Now we need a clear structure. We need a clear structure. Now we have a break of structure and we have inducements. Fine, we will be expecting price to come to this area, but it has already created unmitigated week. Yeah, it mitigated 50% of this void. So it has been mitigated. This candle has been mitigated, though this other block here has not been mitigated. Let me change the candle for people that do not understand. So this green candle has not been mitigated, but the red candle has been mitigated, the void. It makes use of 50% of it. But this will be a future signal. Now it broke the structure and created an inducement. And we have unmitigated week. This unmitigated week should be our point of interest. And perhaps we have a flip. There's a reaction from a demand here. Let me unmute some people. So there's a reaction from a demand zone here. Now it gave us what? A flip. A field demand. So the field demand returns to what? Supply. It will create a supply for us. Now the flip created an inducement for itself. So I have many reasons of making use of this area, then you can go to shorter time frame for your entry. You can go to 5 minutes, you can go to 3 minutes, you can go to 1 minute. But as for me, I stick to my 15-minute structure and my entry. You can, after you have marked out your full structure on 15 minutes time frame, you know you are working with higher time frame and higher time frame. You are working with higher time frame structure and higher time frame point of interest. So it shows that it is going to be a very, very long sell. A very, very long sell. Fine. Now, so now 15 minutes is just for you to be following the trend to where you are going to. So this once you have this flip entry, the flip created a different for itself. So this flip should be my entry. The unmitigated word should be my entry. You can see I am still following 15 order flow. Why is this not playing now? Network. I'm still following 15 minutes. You can go to lower time frame for your entry. Network is fucking up. I'm coming, please. So now we have the unmitigated what? Weak. Then you can see I am still. You can't hear me again.
You now.
Myself. Huh? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Please, if you can hear me, speak loud.
Can hear you, boss.
Okay. So now, this unmitigated weak.
Can hear you, boss. Can hear you, boss.
We have the flip. We have the flip already. It's created a flip and it has inducement. So many tendency of using this. I have many reasons of using that area. Network is making this shit. I'm coming, please. Now, it has been mitigated. Network, Jesus. Please don't. Sorry, guys. MCN exhibition one day. You know, don't forget something. On your 15-minute time frame also, make sure you consider the internal liquidity and external liquidity. I'm only teaching you order flow. So make sure you consider them also. No, you can see we have external liquidity has been taken out, then the internal liquidity now. External liquidity has been taken out, internal liquidity. And this is a what? A single structure. So there's no any internal liquidity that price will take out here than this I. So you need to consider the external liquidity and internal liquidity from your order flow also. So now we have this area. We are waiting patiently for what? For what price is going to do. Fine. Let's continue. We have 15 minutes break of structure. You can see the way we are following the what? The order flow. Okay, on 15 minutes, this I has been taken out. And we have 15 minutes change of character. We have 15 minutes change of character. We even have hunt of liquidity right here. Yes, we have the hunt right here. Then where is our imbalance? Yeah. Like I said, it is not every time imbalance need inducement. You have this hunt of liquidity. Now, they are going to trap some traders here. The reason I said they are going to trap just some traders is because from this high to this low, you have a trading range. Until this high is being taken out, finally, that is where you can see you have a break of structure. And that is not even a break of structure yet, because we still have this imbalance. This imbalance can cause a long sell. Now, there are some sellers, there are some buyers here, because they feel like this place is a break of market structure. And they'll be expecting price to come and buy from here. But meanwhile, we have this kind of structure. We have this hunt, then boom. This is the structure we have here. So for people looking for buy here, let's see if they have the reaction. Because you need to follow your trading range. You should know this is a weak low. This is not a weak. This is not a strong low. This is a weak low. Price came back to take out internal liquidity. That doesn't give you a break of structure. So now you have a break of structure to the downside. So you have this weak low. So this weak low should be your next target. And we have this what? Imbalance. 15-minute change of character. You can say I have not moved to any other shorter time frame. If you want to get your entry, you can go to those shorter time frame. But as for me, I don't like going to those shorter time frame anymore. Okay, let's continue. Let's see, maybe we are going to have a buy reaction from that zone. Can you see the buy reaction? Can you see the buy reaction? For a sell continuation, let me cut this. Can you see the buy reaction? Now, we have another flip. This is a flip. So, this area is for a continuation. Sell. The sell continuation. You look for a continuation from here, from this area. Why? It's because we have hunts of liquidity and we have a flip. So it has created a flip here. So this area, you should look for a what? A sell. You should look for a short sell to this low. Then let's see. Can you see the sell and this low what is taken out already? Now we have another break of structure on 15 minutes time frame. Following 15-minute order flow, we have break of structure on 15 minutes time frame. Now from external liquidity to what? To internal range liquidity. Now external liquidity has been taken out. This should be internal liquidity for this. But mind you, you have all this structure here. So you need to be very careful. You need to what? To be very, very, very careful at this point. Let's continue. Yeah, this place should hold. This place should hold. But the reason why price entered this place was because of the NFP. And you know, whenever they drop news, it will go with momentum. Few of us picked this signal that day, this buy signal. So now we have this hunt of liquidity. We have the hunt of liquidity. And after having this amount of liquidity, we have change of character on 15 minutes. After having this change of character, we have internal liquidity. Now, I tell you something about week, unmitigated week. It is either price make use of this opening week or the 50%. It is either price make use of the opening of the week or 50%. But at this point, if you use the open, you will have a big stop loss. Unless you go to shorter time frame. If you should go to shorter time frame, you have order block here. Yes, this is another order block. This 50%. We have order block on shorter time frame. Any week we have on higher time frame, if you go to shorter time frame, it is going to be another block. So yeah, we have order block on shorter time frame. Now, if you can take this risk, 20 pips, you can take it. Then this place should be your entry. But as for me, using 50% of this long week, this is longer than all the one we used to ride. You can see. In fact, I told you something about week. If price makes use of the open, price will still come back for the what? For the 50%. 100% sure. If price makes use of the open, price will still come back for the 50%. And can you see this? Now, I'm using the 50% because I have order block on 1 minute or on shorter time frame, sorry. So I'm making use of the 50%. This is my low. This is my week low. This is my week low. Then your partial should be this first, then wherever you are targeting. Whatever you are targeting on higher time frame. Let's continue. Can you see 50% of it? Now you have a break of structure. You have a break of structure. External liquidity has been taken out. Now we need internal liquidity. At this point, we have a break of structure here to the upside. We have on top of liquidity. So this buy should hold here. A buy should hold here. But because price failed, this demand failed us without no reaction. So we'll make use of this place. An area of transaction and this breaker block. We'll make use of this breaker block. Assuming this thing created a flip for us like this, we would have considered the flip as our as the entry. But we don't have a flip. So we'll make use of the demand that failed. So the demand that failed, we stand the what? The supply. That is what we call the what? The breaker block. A failed demand or a failed supply. So it did not create any retracement. It did not create any retracement here, like any flip entry for us. So this breaker block should be my entry. 15-minute order flow. And I'm still targeting that fucking low. 15 minutes, like I said, 15 minutes, any break of structure you have on 15 minutes, we hold. Just consider your order flow, your liquidity, and the rest. Any break of structure you have on 15 minutes, we hold. Okay, let's continue. It has created inducement for itself, so we have many reasons to continue the sale. Now we have another break of structure to the downside here. We have a break to the downside. So I'm coming to this. We have a break of structure to the downside. External liquidity has been taken out. So we need price to take out internal liquidity. This is what? Inducement. If you go to shorter time frame, there's a what? There's a confirmation around there. Now we'll be expecting a BMS also. 15 minutes break of structure. We have 15-minute break of structure. Now, After having this break of structure, you need to look for your internal range and your external range liquidity. So, and your trading range as well. So from this high to the next low, we don't know the low yet. So let me look for the low. I think this low. Yeah. A trading range. So 50% we stand as what? Inducement. So probably we should what? We should look for a sell around there, the premium level. So this should be my trading range then. This low is my trading range then. So probably we should look for a sell around this premium level. A confirmation has been given if you should go to shorter time frame. Now, this week low is what we'll be targeting. If we have a break of structure right here, then you continue your what? Your trend. Now look at this. Look at all this structure. Look at all the structure. We have this breaker block that created a flip. So this flip is entry for a continuation. But I don't think price come back to this area. We have a break of structure. Then we have this high as our strong high, and the next week low in liquidity. You need to take note of that also. So we have this strong high from this high to this means on structure. So probably this should be our entry. But I don't think price come back here because I was network Q, MTN, I'm coming, please. Network, please now. Why they bring 3G? You know 3G I they use. Oh God. What? More. Please don't mind MTN, no, please. I'm sorry. So I was expecting price to come to this area, but price failed me. Price did not come back. Price until liquidity. After until liquidity, it's created a change of character 3 week. Or there are sometimes price we play with someone brain. Yeah, that's what price makes you. Now we have what? A break of structure. A break of structure. You should know this, please. We have fights between buyers and sellers around here. So you should know this is an area of transaction. A transaction is happening around buyers and sellers, consolidating before you break out. So this area, you need to take note of this point of interest. So let's look for another entry, 15 minutes entry. Okay, now price took out this area. No good reaction from the area. Price came back here. So somewhere here and start moving into the internal what structure. So price make use of this as the what internal liquidity, then gave a confirmation out of liquidity and this other block. So probably I'll still be waiting at this moment, because if I don't see what I'm looking for, as for me, I don't trade. So probably some people will be in this trade already, but as for me, no. And this is the last load to be targeted. Can you see? For people that are still using here, if they put their stop loss at this week, price will take them out. So price entered this piece, then this is my entry. This week is my entry. See further notice, then I'm targeting the last low. Many confirmation given here. And it is not every time you'll be right. It is not every time you must eat TP. Market is dynamic to the extent that sometimes you won't know what you are doing. Now we have a break of structure to this in this area here. We have a break of structure and we have this on top of liquidity, and it's also a flip entry. A flip entry. It's created inducement for itself, then make use of this. Can you see another 15 minutes break of structure, internal break of structure? So if you pick this sell from here, you know you're targeting this low. You are targeting the low no matter what happens. You are what? Targeting the low. Now we have major break of structure. So after having this major break of structure, external liquidity has been taken out. Then the next thing should be internal liquidity. Then for this other block here. For this other block. Now this place has stand as what? A strong high and a weak low. So now this should be our take profit. We have a break of structure. We have a break. So this should be our what? Our TP. Yeah, this should be our take profit. Don't forget this place entered liquidity. So this piece also is a stronger. It's entered liquidity. So now, whatever say you are looking for should be around this area, not around here anymore, because this place has what? Filled the criteria and start selling. 15-minute order flow. 15-minute order flow. Now we have this break of structure also. We have this break of structure. So we need internal liquidity to be taken out. We need internal liquidity to be what? To be taken out. Now price has been moving, creating another structure. Out of liquidity break of structure. Fine. Let's see if we have another structure for sale. Okay, this is a flip entry. This is a flip entry. Then this should be my point of interest, because the flip entry already created liquidity for itself. Inducement. For what? For itself. So this should be my what? Entry. And this should be my target. This low. Okay, price entered it and give a confirmation. This is a confirmation. If we should go to lower time frame, I don't want to go because of the network. Now we have this 15-minute change of character. and we have this imbalance. On top of liquidity, 15-minute change of character and the imbalance. So this is the confirmation. Then the next low. Network to freeze. Okay. Pause jọ àlàyé. Ta ló ránṣẹ́? Now we have major break of structure. Yeah. We have a major break of structure. A major break of market structure here. Then we need to consider, you can see 15 minutes order flow that we are following. Now we need to consider external range liquidity has been taken out. We need to consider the internal liquidity. So where is the last high before the break of structure? Yeah. This place has been mitigated. Everything here has been mitigated. So we have all mitigated what? All mitigated week. And I told you these weeks, they are what? Order block or shorter time frame. Let me check 5 minutes. I don't want. Who asked me to do? Now, look at 5 minutes. See the other block. Unmitigated order block on 5 minutes. Then on 15 minutes, it is unmitigated what? Week. So that should be your entry. Then target the next week low. That should be your entry. And target the what? The next week low. Guess this is the week low. I don't know. You know, the network is really fucking us up. Then you need to target the next week low. The week low should be our target. Now, this is what? The week low. The week low. We need to target the week low. Now, look at this structure. I told you all this structure formed same way, but different day. Now, look at this structure. If we have a major break of structure here, we can see we have a single structure. This one did not take out this one. This one did not take out this one. So this one said did not take out this eye. We could, as it take out this eye, we can consider this player as what? Internal liquidity to another, blah, 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 blah. So now, I will be expecting price to come back and use the 50% of this. And I will expecting price to take this place out. If we have a break of structure, we don't have any internal liquidity. So I'll be expecting price to take this place out for the 50%. Now, let me show you this same structure. Exactly same thing like this. The same thing like this. Let me show you. Now, can you see the inducement and the unmitigated week? The way it's happened here. The unmitigated week, the inducement, the way it's happened here. Exactly what is happening here right now. Can you see? Exactly. The way it's happened right here. The way, the same structure given. The same structure given right here. The same structure given right here. The week, the inducement, the breakout without giving any internal range liquidity, and it came back for the what? 50% of the unmitigated week, and we have same thing here also. The inducement unmitigated week, and it is going down with momentum without not giving us any valid internal liquidity. So it is possible for this thing to stand as inducement for the 50% level for another set. So let's say we have a break of structure to this downside, we should expect a retracement like this, then boom, because we have the same. That's why I said it is good to have journal. If you have your trading journal and you save this there, you will surely remember that, oh more, this thing has happened for a very long time. Oh, I still have it on my journal, and now boom, another structure given. So if you analyze on 15-minute time frame, any break of structure that occur on 15-minute time frame, we hold. Then you can go to other lower time frame for your entry. Now you sabi. But me, I don't use any lower time frame for entry. I base on 15 minutes, 15-minute structure, 15-minute entry. Since I know higher time frame has given me a long sell, and higher time frame has given me the direction, the full TP, which I know it is here. So everything I will be doing is to look for a way to join the what? The sell continuously till I reach the what? The promised land. Safene. Now let me save this. Okay, don't let me delete it. Don't let me delete it. I'm coming. I was expecting price to come back here before, but so now I am expecting this to happen. This is what I'm expecting. Let me save it in case of incasity. So can you see the way I'm following the order flow of 15-minute time frame? I'm just following the right. Break of structure, inducement, internal liquidity from external liquidity on 15 minutes. Since 4 hours and weekly time frame and daily time frame has given me the full direction. So I just need 15 minutes to give me confirmation of those structure to continue the trade. So the 15 minutes is giving me the intraday setup. 15 minutes is giving me everyday signal. 15 minutes is giving me everyday structure and what? Signal. Then 5 minutes and other time frame that you like will be for your what? Your entries. Is that clear? Show ye wow. Let me try unmute some people. Any question from anyone, please?
Yes, boss, you understand. So what you're trying to say is that 15 minutes is the time frame for intraday traders.
Yes, for good setup, like for order flow. If you analyze on higher time frame and you are looking for a way to join those trades with nice setup and entries, 15 minutes.
So, but okay, imagine
It is
in a
15
situation
minutes.
where on a 15 minutes leg, there are two POIs. One of them has inducement, the other one does not have. It's just a POI. Which one do you think is going to hold?
I'll make use of the one that have inducement. Because immediately price take out the inducement, it will use the point of interest and go and leave the rest. Because what moves market is liquidity, is trap. And you know that inducement is also liquidity. So immediately price take out the liquidity like this, it will mitigate the point of interest that has the inducement and go.
Okay, boss. Thank you, boss.
All right. You're welcome. Any other question from anyone, please?
Please, can you check another pair, the order flow? I want to see.
All right. I'm coming. Let me delete this thing from my chat. Remove and delete. Okay, let's use this. Now we have this unmitigated week. A break of structure, and it went back to mitigate something and expecting another break to the downside. Now 15-minute break of structure, expecting another break to the downside, and we have this unmitigated week. And the unmitigated week already created this. Let's continue. I'm expecting a break of structure. Yeah, a break of structure has been given. Now look at this. We have amount of liquidity and break of structure, internal structure, amount of liquidity and break of structure on 15 minutes time frame. It's mitigated this what? This area. It's mitigated this area and move. Then immediately we have this break of structure. Where is our next target? Here. Here. Or here. Now the major, I tell you something about the internal structure and the major break. The internal break and major break. Internal break will be expecting, they will be respecting each other. They will respect the other flow. So if you have the internal break here, break of structure, it mitigates. Break of structure, it mitigates. But immediately they have the major break. All the internal break of structure will turn to inducement, will turn to liquidity, boom. So anything you are seeing here, sometimes we not hold. Now, if I'll be expecting a sell, I'll be expecting a short sell from here to the next week low. And perhaps I have what? Unmitigated week right here. And secondly, trendline liquidity. So if I'll be selling from this area, I'll be looking for a short sell. Then from this place, I'll be looking for a what? A long sell. Let's continue. Like I said, I'll be looking for a short sell. Boom. You can't always be right. Now, this short sell you are in already. Let's say you are in already. Let's say you are in already. At least you have set your break even and price kick you out. Price kick you out because we have trend line liquidity formed. Can you see? We have trend. That's why I said, whenever you are analyzing, make sure you take note of all the liquidity, the sell side, the buy side, everything. Now we have this buy side liquidity and we have this trend line liquidity formed. The sell, if the sell should break, if it is coming back, it will still break all this trend line. Now, eventually, price respected this area because of this inducement, because of this sell side, buy side liquidity. Then I tell you something like immediate price on buy side liquidity, they will look for the nearest point of interest and sell a little bit. Now, because if they keep on buying, all the buyers that sell entry here will be in profit. So they have to pick their limits and kick them out. After kicking them out, then they will buy. Now, for we sellers that are waiting for a year, they are in profit already. Then where's the next place we will target in this low? That's the week low. That's the week low. Now I have this flip entry from the unmitigated week. I have the week entry, this flip entry. This supply should be my entry. Can you see? We have a major break. This supply should be my entry because we have flip entry here. So the supply should be my entry. Now I got my entry on shorter time frame. There's another entry shown. You can see the way I'm following the 15-minute order flow. Now another break of structure from external liquidity towards internal liquidity. Now I'm expecting price to come and turn this place. If I don't have any liquidity here, I'm expecting price to come and turn this place to what? Inducement for this order block. Let's continue. Now, price already left this area. Now, what price is telling you at this moment is you need to be very careful. After having this break of structure, price started creating liquidity. Price can kick out this liquidity and make use of this area of transaction. That is why it is good to take note of all your point of interest and your market order flow and to be patient to see what price is doing. Okay? I have this imbalance right here. So I'll be waiting for price to come back to that imbalance zone. Can you see? Price makes use of this because price created inducements right here. It's created liquidity. It has built liquidity. And immediately, if price should build liquidity, immediately price take out the liquidity. It will just look for the nearest point of interest and go. And we have this unmitigated week. Yeah, this candle. You should check the week. See this week. See this week. Boom. So we have the unmitigated week. So that should be your what? Entry to the next low. We have this unmitigated week also. We have this imbalance. This is near to this, but it's created inducement for itself. So the same structure we saw on EU then. Let's see if price will make use of the unmitigated week. Boom. So you don't go. You will not always be what? Be right. Now, price reacted to this, took us out. But as for me, see, immediately price reacted to it. A change of character has not been given, even though I'm looking for a confirmation. Then price kicked me out. Yeah. A change of character has not been given. Then price kicked me out. Then price used this place as inducement for the next unmitigated week. For the next unmitigated week. Don't forget we still have this imbalance here. So now this has stand as inducement for this unmitigated week. This will stand as what? Strong high, then the week low. So we will be targeting this low. At this point, when we have an amount of liquidity here, we have amount of liquidity here. A confirmation has been given, and this is the confirmation here. If you should go to shorter time frame, this thing reacted to something. Fine, it did not feel this imbalance. Now, this will still stand as inducement later, but not immediately. So this thing mitigated something here. If we should go to shorter time frame, we will see what it mitigates. It's mitigated something here around this place. Then created inducement for itself. Don't forget the structure we saw on EU then. Now, then, even though we are looking for another sell, it should be here. Then, if I have a major break of structure, then I should know this should be inducement for the imbalance, because price needs to fill the imbalance 100%. Price needs to fill the imbalance 100%. Now, can you see the unmitigated week? Can you see the unmitigated week? Can you see? Now they are trying to build something here, which you need to take note of. Now, you see this break of structure. And you see this point of interest. If you are trying to sell from here, it is very risky. Do you know why? This thing has not given you long sell. Assuming it took out this low and use this place as inducement, I would have made use of this area. Now they can do something like this. They can do something like this for us. That is where we need to work to apply patience. They can do something like this for us. Use this unmitigated void imbalance that they left, then start selling. You need to be very careful, because if you want to sell, you need to give me a structure like this. Come back, then I can consider this as inducement for this. Then go. But why will you break immediately and return immediately also? You break immediately and return immediately. So they are trying to build trap here. Better still, they can make use of 50% of this. They can make use of the 50% and sell. But note, they need to fill this imbalance. They need to fill it. So the reason why they did not fill it is they are trying to trap traders. If you check EU, they fill the imbalance immediately. They fill the imbalance immediately. They move. So now they can use 50%, then sell. It is possible. they can use 50% and sell and use this place as inducements for the 50% because this place has mitigated something. I won't lie to you. This place has mitigated something on 1 minute time frame. So now we should be expecting price to what? Make use of the 50%, but on a confirmation level because they can decide to read everything and use this place and continue. So can you see the way we follow the order flow also on GBP? 15-minute order flow from one structure to another, from one liquidity to another. Is that clear? Huh?
Yes, yes.
All right. Any question from any other person, please? Any question from any other person, please? Hey, baby of the house joined today. Ademola, welcome. Any other question, please? No? Okay, this is 8:03. Exactly 1 hour. Do you have a question?
No.
All right. Let's call it a night, then we'll continue. Though order flow is not something big that we'll be talking. What order flow just want to tell us is how to follow 15 minutes ride, how to join the trade on a 15-minute time frame, then move. Each from higher time frame. Order flow is telling us it's just to come to 15 minutes. Just to come to 15 minutes and our setting with you.
But my question.
You know they get better network. Go buy Starlink or go buy.
I don't hear, boss. My question
Nice.
is that it's good to, you said it's good to follow 15 minutes order flow. Because there is a thing that I saw in the chat today. The thing was that it's like a supply from 4 hours. You understand? Like the price hit supply from 4 hours. And I was expecting a BMS in 15 minutes. You understand? So there is a BMS in 15 minutes. There is a BMS in 15 minutes. But when it's about to, when the price creates inducement, the price puts another block at the top side and creates inducement. But I was expecting the price to come back for the inducement. You understand? And to clear the liquidity and pick the pick the order from the supply zone that I was expecting it to pick it from. Oh fuck. That I was expecting it to pick it from. So for the price to create like how would they do it? Like I was expecting a
Alaye, and speak.
confirmation
and send that structure to me.
From
hey, bro,
15 minutes.
Now you miss the setup.
Okay, boss.
Let me end the class. Come to my DM. Thank you very much. Now you miss the setup.
Okay.
So now you don't understand the setup. Just send it to the group.